Hello everybody, my name is Shortline614 and welcome back to another I guess COVID live stream. I don't know what the heck to call these. Today we're going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program like I wanted to last night, but I couldn't. Um well, today we're going to be building a Mun Rover, a manned Mun Rover, but we're not going to send it up with crew. I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing this, so let's just select something. Let's select this drone core. Drone core? Drone core, yeah. And okay, let's begin. Okay, let me find. Let's go ahead and make the body. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna go about doing this. Cargo container. I have some idea. Well, let's just find, first of all, Mark II crew cabin. Hail Caesar, yes, indeed. And then aerodynamics payload. Over here, we'll add one of these. Huh. Well, what we could add is we could just do like a, just like a fuselage like that. And then, huh. Yeah, okay. How would we go about doing this? Storage unit. Well, I'll remove that for now. And then what I'll do is I'll start putting these on the bottom. These structural panels. Or what I'll do is I'll make that center. And then I'll take... Where's the structural panel? Where'd it go? Did I put it away? Yeah, okay, structural panel. Here we go. And I'll put it down like that. Kerbal Space Program 2 is coming. Yes, it is, in 2021. And I am excited. And it's gonna be great. This is gonna be quite the large rover. Or maybe I could... Message retracted? Oh, rip. Like that. And then... What I might do is... Well, for now, we'll put... Let's put monopropellant in there. Yeah, and then on the sides, on the ends, we'll put those on the ends, and I'll, of course, empty. No, I'll keep those full. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. I just woke up from a nap. This weighs 8 tons. We're gonna need a massive rocket in order to get this thing up. Okay. So... Yeah, I do want to have some of these, like, storage units on the side. I don't know how many we'll need. Well, hold up. Let me look up some rover designs, because I kind of jumped into this without having the slightest idea of what I actually wanted to build. KSP rover design. It needs to be something simple. Yeah, this is way too big. That could work. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna throw this out, and we're gonna restart. I'm gonna use... Let's use this, the lander can. Or what we could... Inline cockpit. How's staying at home going? I think I'm slowly going insane. We could use this. Nah, it's too big. Okay. Let's get centered. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I saw a design that I don't want to exactly copy, but I will take some inspiration from it. That's too big. We'll take these structural panels and we'll use these. Today, Michael tries into space. I've tried into space for like 6 years with this game. I don't know if I've ever succeeded. My sisters, they go back the week after next week. Yeah, same. Honestly, my school system hasn't put anything else about what the heck we're supposed to be doing during this time, or even if we're supposed to be doing anything. I don't want this rover to be particularly complicated. Just some room for the Kerbals, you know. I can put this back here, and yeah. So I guess what I can do is I haven't really tried building something like this before in the game. So that will be where the pilot is. I'll have the engineer and the scientist back here. Toggle flag. No, I'll keep the flag on. Well, let's build some kind of I have an idea. Build some kind of roll cage thing. We do need a probe core though. So we do need it on the front. So what I'll do is put that right there. Put that right there. I'll take one of these, and what I'll do, you go up. And then that will slide back in there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll have them slide in like that. And then we'll put the communication dish on top of there. So this is our little command center, I guess. Communication. And put this. I don't know, that's kind of a fragile area. Let's look at some more. I'm gonna look at some more pictures of the rovers real quick. That's another thing. How are we gonna get this down to the surface? That looks cool. That's kind of a design that I could use. What about this? Open doors. Okay, I think we're gonna use this thing because that looks more like a rover in general. T1 Trust trying to break my outspeed record? Yeah, they're probably going to do it because it's a T1. Okay, let's get situated up here. And this can hold 2 Kerbals. That's good enough. And then Rover variant. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. It's also literally called the Rover variant. How are we going to get down to the surface? Easy, crash it. I mean, that's one way of doing it. Although, you have to remember, we do have to take that into consideration. How the hell we're going to get this thing down to the surface. So that's going to be like the front control area. This thing isn't going to be symmetrical, but a rover really doesn't need to be. It needs to be somewhat symmetrical. So we can, like, get it down without, as you said, without crashing it. Now, one thing that we are going to need is power, and frankly, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, so let's just build all the basics first. Let me get the wheels on here. I need, like... Would these work? Yeah, those work. Those would work fine. Actually, and what I'll do is I'll put them on... I'll see if I can put them on these servos. Yeah, I'll see if I can put them on these servos, and then, you know, these hinges, and then build rockets for safe landing. Well, yeah, there's gonna be a stage. I don't know if this specific thing is gonna have like its own like propulsion, because it just needs to go around on the surface. It doesn't need to do any like hopping. It just needs to be able to move around on the surface to the best of its ability, which it's a rover. The main thing is going to be power, because wheels, and ever since they introduced rover wheels all the way back in 0.19, I remember that update. Everyone went apeshit. Because we had wheels, but we didn't have fairings for the longest time. It's weird. They always take a lot of electricity. I don't know how we're going to be able to pack this in. Well, what we can do... Because another thing you have to remember is, when building it, yeah, you can build this massive rover, but if you can't get it to the surface, then what's even the point? So... yeah, okay. All the way back in 2019. 2019 was 5 months ago. 5 months ago. No, 0.19. 0.19, which was an update for Kerbal Space Program that added the wheels. When was 0.19 released? No, wheels have been around for a long, long time. 0.19 was all the way back in 2013. So yeah, since 2013, that's how long I've been playing this game. Late 2012, I got this game. That's how long these have been in here. Cargo. Yeah, we are going to need some, like, cargo. I am going to add... I do want to bring some of these down to the surface with me, because I haven't really had the chance to try them out. So I am going to put these down here. And actually, I'll do that later. Actually, I have an idea where the rover wheels can go up, and I can make it like a temporary, like, stationary base kind of deal. So yeah, let's get some... Listen, I love these structural panels. They're like the best thing in the game. But like, my god, if they aren't annoying as fuck to deal with sometimes. Yeah. Which locomotive would you bring back to life? Probably the C&O turbine. I know that thing is ridiculous, and frankly, it never would have worked. But like, even if it didn't run, I'd just love to see it. You know. Because like, you go up to locomotives like 614 and all that, and like, you just see... Pictures don't do a lot of engines justice in terms of their sheer size. And my god, was the M1 a monster of a locomotive. But it was scrapped because it was a fucking failure of an engine. Although a lot of that came down to the simple fact that it was a turbine. So yeah, this thing will be able to convert itself into like a stationary kind of base somewhat when it's not moving. The building is going to be the hardest part, honestly. Building always is the hardest part of anything in KSP. It's like the KSP editor, it's great and all that, but sometimes it can get on your nerves. Turbines back then weren't as good as turbine now, plus they were expensive to maintain. Yeah, which explains why they never really took off. They were more expensive than basically any railroad wanted to deal with. Although what I will do for now is I will put these on. Well, they were really interesting though. Oh, nope. Damn it. Did I just seriously... Oh. I thought I seriously forgot how to copy and paste. I am dumb. Yeah, only, like, incredibly rich railroads could afford them, which is why you don't see, like, the Western Maryland having their own turbine. Although the Western Maryland was an awesome railroad, and I do love it to death, so... I heard 2019, not 0.09. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? Okay, so we got the basic, like... We got, like, the basic design down. Why isn't this center? Okay, that's weird. We got, like, the basic design of the rover down. And, now it's just a matter of adding these... Basically everything that we need. So we need communications, we need storage, communications, power... That's really it. Communications and power are the two big things. Now, what I will do is I will add... I don't know if we want to use solar arrays, because honestly, solar arrays, yeah, while they're good, they're just, kind of meh. But what I am going to do is let's get in here and do this for 1 second. Batteries are another big thing. So, like, I'm thinking that... yeah, like batteries like this. And each of these provide 400 electric charge. That is... well, if we have multiple of these, then everything should be fine. Yeah, if... so... yes, I don't particularly like the Greenbrier Presidential Express scheme. Don't get me wrong, it looks nice and all that, but... And to be fair, I said this earlier in one of the servers I'm in. I don't think 614 is going to run as long as Ross Roland is alive. And I hate saying that, but it's probably true. So, what have y'all been doing to pass the time in the beer virus? I've been slowly working on like 5 separate projects. Yeah, and then the thing will be in back. So that's a lot more electric charge. But the thing is, how are we gonna... I mean, we could use the... we could use the nuclear generator. Staying at home, being antisocial like normal, so a lot. Yeah, same. I am social on the internet, and that is it. And even then... I have like 3 friends in real life. Meh. How the fuck? Well, what I am... hold up. Shift. There we go. And now what we need... yeah, we're going to use nukes. We're going to use these, which are quite literally thermonuclear generators. Well, let's test this right now. Let's see. The boomer remover has gotten everyone in a tizzy over the unnecessary panic buying and all. Yeah, it really has. I went to the grocery store with my dad a few days ago, and honestly, yeah, I think we're going to need more of these. It also doesn't help that this thing isn't... why is it like that on the side? That's weird. Okay. So, honestly, I think the front wheels are just going to be for steering. Because on the Mun, you don't really need a whole lot of brakes. And then steering, disabled, disabled. I don't know. Do you want 4-wheel? Your vehicle's extra wide. Yeah, it's a wide boy. Honestly, this thing looks ridiculous, and frankly, I could probably do better, but it's... trust me. You only want your thing to look like it doesn't need to be. Why is it like that? I don't... yeah, you have to adjust the angle. Yeah, that's the good thing. Current angle. And then... it's just the suspension. Now it's okay. Well, let's enable steering on the back. Yeah, okay. Back steering isn't gonna be good. Let's disable the steering on the back. And then we'll brake. And then, yeah, put the brakes on. And then what we can do is we can bring these up, or have something that brings them up by themselves. And then we got ourselves a little base that we can, you know, do stuff with. And I might put like small landing gear instead as well. But yeah, we need more of these. Let's go back to the spaceplane hangar. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is steering is on the back ones are disabled. Motor direction, normal, yeah. Traction control, well, it's gonna be front wheel drive, so traction control. Yeah, that's fine. And then the brakes are equal. Well, I've been thinking maybe on the back he could have some more brakes, because that's, there's a lot more weight in the front, obviously. It's kind of front heavy. Well, okay. Let's go back here. And actually, one thing that we can do is, did I put this on both sides? Yeah, it is. Okay, so is in order to like provide some extra space, what I can do is you'll see in a moment. Yeah, okay. You can flatten them out, and then you have some extra room. Bring it up. Yep, there we go. And then you can have some oh, I rotated that the wrong way. Shit. Kentucky Railway Museum? Well, it's not like, what the fuck is it called? Kentucky Steam Heritage Corp. I have my KSHC hat right next to me. I am big stupid. I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Basically, we're going to get this thing to the Mun. And then I think I'm going to end it. I don't know, we'll do some test drives, you know. As I said, building this is always the hardest part. It's always the most tedious part. We're going to be going for about 30 minutes. That's fine. We should be on track. I want to get this done within the next 30. And then bring that down. Put that on a roll. And then I'll embed it in the thing a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. That looks good. And that should provide enough power, more than enough power for all of our needs. In fact, I'm going to slide this in a little bit more. There we go. Power situation is indeed sorted, so now I just need thermal, ground, air, ground? Yeah, ground. And then what I can do is why isn't it? There we go. It's fine. We'll just have it rest on the ground, like on the batteries, I guess. Okay. So communications, that's gonna be easy. I just need a... Yeah, one of these. And it extends up like that. And that looks incredibly dumb, but it works. Or, I don't know, maybe I can slide it back so it's kind of in the center of the vehicle. Yeah. Big antenna boy. Okay, that's communications down. Let's put... Virtual, you mean Electromotive Division? Yeah, it was sold to Caterpillar in 2005. Which, it's Progress Rail now, that's what it's called. It was sold to Caterpillar, who renamed it Progress Rail. So, the big yellow, the yellow banana engines. Okay. So... Here's some storage. I'm going to put these storage containers on the back because I haven't messed around, like, gotten to deploy all these experiments yet. We're going to set up a little base on the Mun eventually. Just kind of a... Because, like, I want to do the Minmus base, and I know I haven't done that in, like, a long time. And I still eventually want to do that. It's just... I want to do a proof of concept on the Mun first. Train's website for steam locomotives? Oh. I never heard of it. Well, let's... Yeah, storage... Needs a deployed central station, yeah. Oh, we need the control station. Yeah, and then... that's that, and then the monitor. And actually, I have an idea. What we could do is, yeah, we can set up a little base somewhere along the equator. And we can have cargo ships full of these experiments come down, and then we can have this thing, like, rove out to a location and, like, set these experiments up. So, passive size monitor. Actually... Okay, yeah, I'm using that. Infographer? Ions? No. Photovoltaic. Weather analyzer. You know what? Sure. Meh. Okay, there we go. There are our two storage units. Our two nice storage units. And, of course, we need to put some science on here. Large scanning. Oh, that's massive. Okay, we're gonna put the light scanning arm on here. Yeah. Although... keeps, like, glitching, like... Do I? That's the problem. It deploys like that, which isn't the best thing, so you need a lot of... I don't know. This is going to be our maintenance server, I guess. Ideal for surveying. Surface scanning module. Yes, we need to put this on here. This is this is a necessary thing. What else? We also need to put a probe core on this thing. And a ladder. Okay. This thing cannot lock by itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, like, embed this thing into the... There we go. And, custom, well... The thing is... Target angle, go up like that. And then we got our little target angle. Well, if the Kerbals want to get out, you know what, I will put... I kind of need a ladder. That ladder is going to be way too big for whatever the fuck I'm going to need it for. But... it's a ladder. It's actually a ladder supposed to be used for, like... There's only 2 ladders in the game, which kind of sucks, but eh. There we go. That's the ladder, boys. What should we name this rover? And... oh, fuck. Not something stupid. Not a joke. Like, I want this to be seriously named. This needs to be a seriously named rover. Rover, Grover. No, that's a joke name. I'll find a name. Eventually. Okay. Well, okay, so... these things. Okay, number one, they kind of clip into these, so I'm gonna have to move these in slightly. Or I'm gonna have to move them back. Yeah. Move you guys back. And then... the target, the angle limit is 90. Okay. Target limit is 0. So these can deploy quickly. You can deploy at the proper thing. Because, like, the only reason why we're gonna have them deploy out like that is because we can fit this into a spacecraft easier, a lot easier. And then motor, let's go with 30. Oh, I know what you're getting it from. All these, I know that one. Tidewater. All these are stupid names. I need a serious name. Epic name. I don't know. We'll come up with a name eventually. Okay. Extend antenna. Toggle hinge? Yeah, toggle hinge. Well, if we're gonna toggle hinge, extend antenna. Okay. So let's call this, Rover McRover face. Mun Rover 1. I used to be good with coming up names, but I forgot all of them. Okay. So, one thing that we are going to have to do, eject you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to test this thing out. Okay. So here's the rover. This is how it's going to be delivered. And then... well, the back motors were kind of good. Well, I know why it does that. This thing is top heavy. So... no torque limit. Yeah, okay. Let's try 30. Well, you have to remember that this is going to be on the Mun. So... in general, gravity is less. So... how much does this thing weigh? I couldn't imagine that much. I don't know, probably about like 10 tons maybe. Aha, yes! That's so stupid. Yeah, up. Traction... oh. Current traverse rate. 5? Well, okay. I'm going to open the cheats menu. And I'm going to hack the gravity so it's less. Mun gravity is about... I don't know, let's say half that of Kerbin's. 1/3. Yeah, like 0.36. So... first of all, let's retract the thing, and then let's try over again and see what happens in this gravity. That still happens, okay? What if it's at 0? Oh. If it's at 0... 5. It's still a bit like that. Okay. So 5 should be good. Oh, my brakes are on. That's why I'm not moving. Okay. And I always test. Okay, so that should be good enough. And then we're gonna send this thing out on a test. Just to see if, you know, it'll work. So 5 and 5 again. Well, let's put it as 10, just in case. And we're going to get Jeb and Val in there. I haven't done any man missions, so I'm not going to hire, any more Kerbals. Because I don't need to. And, actually... Space Center. We're going to try this out on the most Mun-like terrain I can get without actually going there. Hello, Skybox. What if I go to the spaceplane hangar? The Kerbal Space Center just kind of disappeared. Ah, yes, okay. Desert airfield? Sure. Let's go to the desert airfield. Fucking... Oh, it's night. Nice. Oh yeah, because we're on the... Kerbal Space Program just crashed. Yeah, KSP just crashed. Yay. Thank God I saved my progress. Okay, time to relaunch the game. Rip me. This is beautiful. Damn it. Zarbomba drop. Yeah, maybe a Zarbomba did drop out of nowhere and wrecked my KSP. I don't know. Damn it. Okay. Here we go. We're back in the game. Let's see. Where did it save my progress? Oh. I'll just recover that. Yeah, okay. That... What'd I call it? Mun Rover 1? Yeah, okay, here we go. And did it save the changes that I made? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go... Yeah, the desert airfield. So let's go and... Yeah, okay. Let's warp into daytime. Oh yeah, one thing that I did do off screen was I set up my standard 2-satellite shitty communication network. It works, but it's fine. Okay. Desert airfield. Hack gravity. Hack gravity. We're gonna go 40. And now our power is holding steady. Lights on. Ah, yes, this works well. And now we're going to start to go. And one thing that I am going to do is I am going to set control from here. I am also going to deploy the communications, not like it matters because we have Kerbals on this thing. However, once we do get this to the Mun, one of the things that I plan to do is use this to find a suitable site for actually, you know, landing stuff. Like a suitable site for, you know, to build the base. It's not going to be that big of a base. Is Trains 12 nostalgia? Trains 10 is nostalgia for me. And Trains iPad. I built this massive route on Trains iPad and just lost, and I'm so sad. Worked on that thing so hard. Okay. Okay, now it's time to turn. See how this thing turns. So there's always the threat of, you know, flipping over. Okay, so I think as long... yeah, this thing is kind of heavy. Not really, it's kind of light. As long as, like, I don't actively turn... Okay. Yeah, this thing is works surprisingly well. And the power is holding steady as well, probably because we have 3 of these, which, to be fair, that is probably overkill, but it is good. Urban deserts, yeah, okay. What should I name this? I typically do like names of like places or county names. I could do there's a national park on the eastern shore of Virginia called the Chickateague National Park. And it's right next to Wallops Island, which is, they launch rockets from there occasionally. I could call this the Chickateague Rover. It's an old Native American word. I can't remember what it means, but I like the sound of it. We're going to go down this hill, because this is terrain that's a lot like the Mun. And frankly... yeah, let's go down. Let's just let this thing run and see how it goes. There we go. So yeah, this is looking good. This is looking really good. And I think the suspension is pretty good. Oh, I say that, and then we flip over. Oh. Oh, what got destroyed? What got destroyed? The ladder. The ladder got destroyed, but everything else was fine. Okay, good enough, I guess? Well, let's test out the base functionality of this. So let's get Jeb out, and let's you know, go out. We can remove our helmet, yeah, because we're on Kerbin's surface. Remove neck ring. Oh, I equip helmet. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. EVA report. I can deploy this. This is big. Oh. Oh, I've never actually tried this out before. Send it to Mars. We're sending it to the Mun. Out here. Oh, that is nice. Yes. Okay. So, the current plan for mission lineups for this program, I don't know what to call this. The Mooner program. I'm gonna have to find a word for moon in some language. What I want to do is I'm going to send this over, I'm going to find a suitable landing spot, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a lander with some Kerbals, and I'm going to deploy this, like these. Okay, that is great. That is great. Okay. The Moon Project, the Mooner Moon Project. Well, what are we exactly? We're going to build a base, so we need a good name for the base. I'm sure we'll find it. Name it after some Russian guy. First of all, how do you spell? Hold up. Let's look up. Hold up. Chickateague National Park. I horribly misspelled it because instead I got Chickamauga. Chickamauga, Georgia? I've been there before. I mean, we could name it Chickamauga. Just name it after places in Georgia. That's... Fort Nicholas? No. And we'll name it... I don't know, what's the name of, like... I don't know. What's the name? What was the name of Braxton Bragg's horse? Hold up. Braxton Bragg horse name. I don't know why. Yeah, he was a Confederate general, Old Porcupine. Hold up. Horses and mules in the Civil War. Okay. Okay, so his horse's name was just Chickamauga. That's... Is this just a list of, like, Civil War generals' horses? Yeah. Curtis Lee. Yeah, there's like 10 named Dixie. No one's surprised. Egypt. Okay, I guess we're gonna name it after Braxton Bragg's horse then. We're gonna name it Chickamauga. This is so dumb, but as a Civil War kind of... I've been getting into U.S. Civil War a lot recently, and frankly... We'll name the base Chattanooga. We'll name the base Chattanooga. Yeah. Chickamauga Rover, sure. Okay. Perfect. Now, we have to get this thing to the Mun. And frankly... That is going to be a trip and a half, honestly. You think building the damn thing was... I'm not using my Delta 3. My Delta 3 is so horrible, but I love it. Kind of like the real Delta 3. Comms probe with launcher. I could use this thing. Yeah, let's use this thing. This is the workhorse of my fleet, honestly. Yeah. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go into enable advanced mode, subassemblies, launcher 1, and then don't save. Open SPH. Yeah, here we go. Let me get... Oh, my phone died. Let me get back to the stream. Is it going to be large enough to carry the rover to the moon? This thing isn't that big. It's 3 tons. Jesus. How big was the This thing has lifted up communication probes that were much heavier than this. This should be enough. And even if it isn't, I could just revert the flight and add, like, more boosters and stuff. It should be enough. So, yeah, here we go. Now, what we need is we're probably going to have to deliver it like this. Or what we could... Yeah, actually, we're probably going to have to deliver it like that. This is dumb, but we have to do it this way. Oh, it's still just Mun Rover 1. Okay, I loaded up the wrong thing. Chickamauga Rover, here we go. Yeah. Okay. I think I can find a way about how we're able to do this. Okay. So famous last words. Well, we're gonna test it. Don't worry. What I'm going to do is, let's start with a stack decoupler. Stack separator, yeah. And that stack separator, it needs to be centered. So yeah, actually, how the hell are we gonna bring this thing to the mud? I need a deployment mechanism, and frankly, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna go about doing this. Actually, I have an idea. Payload, aerodynamic shell. Actually, interstage nodes on. Yeah, these things. They exist for a reason, and thank God they do. I don't know where that connects to. Oh, okay, so there's an attachment node right there. That's another problem. How do I get rid of the... Actually, I see how we can do this now. Okay, we need a stack decoupler. And we'll put it right there. And then what we'll do is this is... Keep in mind, this is going to be incredibly janky, but, like, fucking... I need to get this thing to the mud. I have a job to do. So... fucking... Okay. Yeah, okay. Down like that. Why won't it connect? Okay, it'll connect like that. That's strange. Okay, so... And then down here, what we'll do is it will deploy... Let me just bring that down a little bit more. It will deploy like that. And then... Because my plan is I'll land this on the surface, and then I'll just tip the stage over onto its side, and then it will deploy like that. It'll deploy that way. So what I need, frankly, is I need SAS, Special Air Service, Advanced Incline Stabilizer, or yeah, Stability Assist System, which is the actual name for it. We'll put this all inside a massive as fuck fairing, and then, yeah, I will probably need to add some boosters to this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on a bigger rocket. It'll be fine though. what I need now is I need another fuel tank. Yeah, like that. And I'll make it orange because it all goes together. And then, honestly, this thing isn't that heavy at all. It's just not heavy. So, I don't know. Fucking meth. I don't know. We'll put, you know, Skipper, that's too big of an engine. Terrier, that's too small of an engine. Just to be safe. That's too big of a nozzle. That's an F1. Yeah, we'll put this on here. No. Actually, would this be too heavy? It might. Where is it? Would this be too heavy? I don't think it would be, though. I don't think it would. I think we would have... If I put some, like, radially side-mounted engines. Okay, and now we just need landing legs. Because honestly, we're just gonna discard this thing. Like, it'll land, it will tip over to this side. And frankly, I'm gonna have to probably put some RCS on, like, here in order to, you know, prevent it. Where's my landing legs? Here they are. This thing is gonna be so top-heavy, but, actually, is it top-heavy? No, it's not. It's actually quite bottom-heavy. That is good. That is really good. Okay. And now, I need some RCS. I need some RCS, so I'm gonna put these tanks down here. And, actually, we'll put them right here. These don't... Yeah, okay, right there. And I'll just embed them into the thing. Sure, there we go. And then to help prevent it from, like, completely, like, face planting into the surface, I'll put those down there, and I'll slide them up. So yeah, I think we found a deployment mechanism, and it also gets me one... Actually, hold up. Yeah. I found a deployment mechanism, guys. It's... might not be the best thing in the world, but it will work, trust me. Okay. And what I also need is I need to put some struts on this so it doesn't, like, want to kill itself. So, right here and right here. I'll put... Oh, those go in opposite directions, damn it. Am I gonna have to put them, like... I don't know. It's fine. So we're gonna test this out. Testing. We've been going for about an hour. 6:11 o'clock. Oh no. Okay. Now, of course, this isn't going to have Kerbals in it, so, and then we're gonna set control from here. Well, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger engine, though. Okay, so... Let's just say for 1 second... we are coming down to the surface. So let's just do a fake landing. Cut the engine. There we go. And now, okay, we'll quick save. And now, Okay. Retract. Oh, wait. Retract. I just need this one to retract. Oh, I guess they're all going to retract. Oh, damn it. So, this is how it's going to deploy. And then we're going to decouple that. And we'll drive away. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more gravity on the Mun than that, so we're going to have to try that one more time. Yeah. That kind of sucks. That's the main problem with a lot of these engines. They're just too big. We can slide that up in there. Yeah, that works. Let's try this one more time. Other than that, we should have the deployment mechanism go, and it's just a matter of putting this on top of a rocket. I think we've been testing it in 40 is the gravity we've been testing it in. We're going to control from here. Now, as I said, of course, when we send this thing to the Mun, we're going to have no Kerbals in it. So that engine is way more than enough. Actually, we don't even need to, like, test land this thing. Because, like, I know how this is going to go. It's just a Mun landing. It's, like, nothing hard. Control from here. So let me just do that while I rotate. Rotation is slow because I'm literally, like, grinding on the bottom. Okay. So we land on the Mun. We're here. We shut the engine off. We retract. Hold up. Yeah. We're almost there. Yeah, we're on the Mun. We retract the landing gear, so it's just sitting on its engine now. And then we tilt forward. We tilt forward. I don't know, maybe I'll put the landing gear, like, rotate out the landing gear. And then we decouple the rover, and it goes on its merry way. Okay, that's how that's going to work. We made a deployment mechanism. Haha, yes, okay, perfect. It's not a particularly good deployment mechanism, but it will work. I'm pretty sure it will work. Okay. So that is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now what do we need to do? Well, we need to put a launch vehicle in the tail end of this thing. Although, I'm gonna bring this up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have this sub-assembly right here. And frankly, I'm not too sure if this alone is going to be enough to get there. So what I am going to do is I am going to add some boosters to it. And, I don't know how much... That should be enough Delta V. It should be enough. It's just a matter of... Yeah, okay. Yeah. That and then that. I don't know why it's making me select that. Okay. I am going to add some boosters to this because I don't, frankly... Well, I am confident in my ability to get there. Like, I've done this more times than I can even care to imagine. It's just... I don't know about this specific, like, vehicle. Frankly, I don't launch a lot of... I don't do a lot of rovers, honestly. Like, rovers really aren't my thing. Like, I've tried. I've tried a few times, actually. It's just I could never get it to work like how I wanted it to. Is that even center? I don't even think those are properly centered. No, the boosters aren't even properly centered. It's fine. Does it work? The answer is yes. Nah. Okay, so... Chickamauga Rover. Now, hopefully there aren't any... Yeah, no conflicting action groups. The fairing on this thing is going to be, frankly, ridiculous, but... It's what is necessary. Frankly, as long as it's, like, a somewhat aerodynamic shape, it will work. Okay. Kerbal Space Program. There we go. And then clamshell, yeah, clamshell fairing. Okay. That looks ridiculous, but actually it doesn't look as ridiculous as I thought it would. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... Huh. I didn't know that part was in the game. We're gonna add some boosters, because the Kerbal Space Program way is you always add more boosters. Let's... Coupling. Yeah, here we go. They're just going to be at the bottom. Nothing special. Let me see. E50... 50, yeah, okay. And now... we could use these small boys. Shrimp. I think I'm just going to use... Those are massive. No. I'll use these. What about these? Those are also kind of massive. I'll use these boyos. What are these called? Thoroughbreds. Hey, it's Norfolk Southern. Hey, we're using Norfolk Southern boosters. Oh god. Actually, even then, I think that's a bit overkill. Actually, we'll go with the classic. The classic Thumper. That's been around in the game forever. Jeep Studio says Cuban Space Program. Yes, Cuba. Okay, so... robotics coupling. I need... payload. I need, like, these nose cones. Steven, I named my rover after a place in Georgia. Well, I named it after a horse Braxton Bragg's horse, because he was the Confederate general who commanded the Battle of Chickamauga, which is named after... I don't know, it was weird. I'm like, I can name it after some guy's horse or something. I don't know. I don't know how I came to that name. But I'm going to name the eventual base Chattanooga, which is going to be pretty cool. Fuck. Struts. Frickin' heck. Fake and gay. Gearhead 5 is now playing Team Fortress 2. I have no clue who that is, but he's apparently on my Steam friend list. Okay. And now, the SRBs. So, okay. Yeah, these are just to give us a kick. Like, to be honest, they're small. They're not that big. But they're meant to be small. Where are these SRBs? Oh, those are the side boosters. Nice. Frankly, I'm gonna move that in. And I think thrust limiter, I'm gonna thrust limit that to like 30. Anyways, I think we are ready. I think we are ready to launch this. So, oh yeah, okay, before we launch this, one thing that I forgot is, what was it? Solar. I need, not the solar array. I need to put these on here, because if I don't, I'm kind of fucked, because, yeah, you need to be able to communicate with your spacecraft. I learned that the hard way several times. Okay. Alright, gentlemen. We are ready. Now, of course, I'm not going to have the Kerbals in there, because this is an unmanned launch. Unkerbaled launch? People are debating if it's unmanned or unkerbaled for... ever since this game came out. Ever since they added probes. Let me just... Okay, for now, I'm going to have to control from this upper stage. Control from here. Okay, so if you have a nice name for this launch vehicle, tell me, because, frankly, I quite like it. It looks nice. Some things just look nice. Some things just look epic. Okay, sorry, I was looking at my phone. Anyways, someone messaged me on Discord, cryptic message. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to launch this thing. We're gonna launch it into a parking orbit. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... And we are off. Those boosters really give us a kick. They drain fast, though, which I probably should have thrust limited them. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that now. Sorry, guys. I'm going back to the VAB. I'll thrust limit these boosters. Hold up. Hold up. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we are ready to go. No, we're not. I need to control from here. God damn it. Okay. Time to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay. Just jumped into the air. While I'm in the middle of launching this, I won't really be able to look at chat, so if you want to say something ridiculous now, go ahead. I quite like how this is going. This looks really nice. Rockets just look nice. I like rockets. I like space. Space is cool. Just island runway out there. This is going really nicely. Like, it isn't handling poorly. It's not like I really like how this is going. It's accelerating at just the right speed. Maybe I might need to throttle up a little bit more, but other than that, actually, do we even need the boosters? I don't think we did. Well, they're there just in case. We'll know eventually. We're gonna get into orbit most likely on the second stage. I want to go into a 150 parking orbit, roughly. I don't even think we needed the boosters, guys. All that Delta V. Oh. Yeah, we didn't even need them. Or did we? I don't know. We might not have. And the boosters, they cut out. There they go. And we'll go higher. We'll go higher. We'll go into 200-kilometer parking orbit. And then we'll quick save. We'll flatten our way out. And done. Yeah, I think we had too much fuel, frankly. Look how much fuel we still have left. But for the sake of, realism, I guess, I'm going to deploy the fairing now. There it goes. And then I'll deploy the boosters. There they go, sliding up past us. And there go. Yeah, we didn't even need those. Nice. We have confirmed ignition, thrusters go, yes. And by the way, Blue Foxy, you were wrong. You made me worry too much. And you made me add more fuel than I really needed. That's nice. If we get into orbit quick enough, we can watch these go and re-enter. Apparently it won't allow me to change. Let's warp up. Just two or 3 minutes. Oh, that's a lot of wobble. Okay. Yeah, let's get situated in the right direction. Sometimes you use the engine to... Because by this point, we should have dropped this stage. No, I didn't, Michael. It was your own fault. You said, is it going to be large enough to carry the rover to the moon? So I got worried I wouldn't have enough fuel. You made me worry. Might not be your fault directly, but you made me worry. Pitch up, pitch up. Okay. And I can delete the debris later on. I'll just leave this in orbit. We need to be in a 200 by 200 kilometer orbit, roughly. Roughly. It's a parking orbit. It doesn't need to be exact. $204 by 199. Good enough. And then what we'll do is, yeah, we're gonna have way more than enough fuel. And what we're gonna do is, where are those debris? Comms probe with launcher. Those are still... I have to clean up all the debris everywhere. But we'll switch to these boosters. And then we will watch them as they enter the fiery abyss of death. Yep, here they go. Oh yeah, definitely, sweating profusely. I misjudge stuff sometimes. Well, the good thing is now that if we ever have a heavy payload, we already have the rocket that we need. Here it goes. Where's the other booster? It's 5 kilometers away. It's going a lot faster. And there, it slammed into the ocean. You know what, maybe I should add parachutes to these things and have them recover. That'd be nice. Anyways, oh, by the way, here's the communications network. Relay, relay. Actually, I don't know, I might have to send a relay station around the Mun. I'm not too sure. Honestly... Where's all the debris? There's a lot of really weird debris everywhere. It's mostly just launchers. I don't know. I guess I'll keep it around. Chickamauga Rover. Here we go. Now it is time to head out to the Mun. I don't know what those are. Oh, that's the, like the fairing, the interstage node. That's just gonna float there forever. I don't know. Part of me likes to have the debris out there because it shows how much I've done. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. I didn't want to focus on the Mun. Why is it all the way over there? Okay. Can I focus back on... Why am I focusing on the Delta 3? Why? Okay, Kerbal. Okay, there we go. So we're going to add a maneuver node. Yeah, that gets me a Mun encounter. That also gets me on escape velocity, and frankly, no. 614 kilometers, I refuse to believe that's a coincidence. It's an encounter. Any encounter is a good encounter, frankly. And the good thing is we'll have this around the Mun now. And I'm not too sure if it can act as a relay. But it can certainly act as a tug. Like, I make my upper stages intentionally, like, have all this stuff so it can be a space tug. You have to dock your own stuff to it, but nah, it's fine. Let's control from here. Yep, control from here. And in 15 minutes, we will begin our TLI, Trans-lunar injection. Burn. Alright. About 30 more seconds. And then this thing will head out. Typically, I do it about 10 seconds before. So... And... here we go. We're off to the Mun, boys. Ah, yes. Let's see how we do. And we can make finer adjustments. Typically, when I reach out to the orbit of this relay satellite, I make some more adjustments to the orbit in general, so I can get in exactly where I want. KSP is fun. I can't race to the Mun. Well, not really a race, but we'll get there. And then once I tend to throttle down once it gets closer like this. And then we will cut in 3, 2, there we go. Okay. First burn is down, and the second burn, we can just cancel the maneuver node. We'll add a maneuver somewhere around here. Yeah, that orbit. And then that's how we'll get closer. Actually, we can do all these adjustments. It's not that far. We can do all these adjustments when we're in the Mun. So... it's going to take, because obviously the Kerbal Mun Minmus system is a lot smaller than, everything in KSP is a lot smaller than it is in real life. So it takes about 5 or so hours to get to the Mun. Not that far. Now we will begin our lunar insertion burn. Go. And the other relay satellite's right there, which is really good, because that means we're going to have constant communication with Kerbal, which is really important. You can disable the whole communication network thing, you can make it harder, but I just keep it on default settings. I like to do all the comm stuff, it's fun. Okay, now we are in an orbit, and frankly, what I'm going to do is I want to roughly get into I want to get into an equatorial orbit, which means it's around the equator. So, yeah, because there's multiple types of orbits, many types of orbits, actually. And I want to get, I always thought 50 kilometers was good for 50 kilometers. I always think 50 kilometers is good enough for a base, for a station. Yeah, okay. 72, 73, delta V, it's fine. Because it's weird, rockets are measured in... They're not measured in, like... They're measured in delta V, which is, like, think of it as gas mileage for rockets. You have this amount of... You have this amount that you can change. So I'm going to change my orbit by this much, or something. Hard to explain. There are people who've explained it way better than I can. It's gonna take 3 seconds. Okay, that's fine. And right on the money. Okay. Okay. And then when we go around the other side, we still have communications, which is nice. I cannot understate how important relay networks are. Like, even just like a simple relay network where you have, I have one. There's like a lot of ways of doing it. Some of them are just too complicated for me to really undertake. But there's a relay. I typically put one between the Mun and Minmus, and then I put them in polar orbits as well. But I have yet to do that. around Kerbal, around the Mun, and around Minmus. It's frankly all not that efficient, but it works. It works. That's all that matters. So yeah, I need to get into a somewhat circular orbit. Uh, 80... 51 by 50. Close enough. I can adjust that. It's fine. Oh, bit of game lag. Okay. Now we are in orbit around the Mun. This is epic. This is nice. Okay. Now the problem is, I have no fucking clue where I'm going to land, because I didn't bring up, like, one of those surface scanner things, which orbits around the poles. I should probably do that at some point. We kind of just have to eyeball it and see where... that patch of ground looks nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decouple that. Oh, no. What's it doing? What's it doing? Stop being dumb. Control from here. There we go. And that's the, this is, of course, the... I'm going to rename this Space Tug 3 or something. I think it's Space Tug 4, actually. No, it's Space Tug 3. And we're going to put it into hibernation. Shut down engine. And this will just kind of orbit around here, just in case we ever need it. Not like this thing is going to come back up anyways. How long have we been going for? About 2 hours? Yeah, Kerbal Spacegram streams are always long, but they're fun. Okay, so we're going to orbit around once more. And we kind of need this relay to be within range, because if it's not in range, then we're going to have some trouble. We got trouble. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with this is, as I said, we don't have a lot of fuel, so we're really going to have to pick our landing site carefully. I'm eyeing that area over here. Like, there's a crater. I don't know. That might be Highlands, which might be bad, but... let's go for it. We're beginning the landing, gentlemen. I also probably need to quick save, just in case I fuck this up. Okay. So... there goes the ship underneath us. I do got to account for the Mun's rotation. Okay. I want to land in that area over there. So... that's going to require me to, like... we're still, like, really high up. Yeah, okay. let's begin our descent. Will be our true descent, because we've just been kind of... Okay. This looks like a good area. Yet again, we're going to be looking for a flat area to actually settle on. The main thing right now is that we get this landed. And I saw this area. There's this big crater over here. So... Okay, now we have to truly begin... Oh, Evan's playing Left 4 Dead. Fun. Our descent. So, right now I'm just going to keep the engine on low. This valley area looks nice. Is this another crater within itself? Is this a crater within a crater? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, we might be on a, we might be coming down on a slope. That's not all that good. That's the problem, though. You find in, I don't know, we might be in Lunar Highlands. Yeah, I think we're in somewhat of a crater area. Huh. Okay, so we're coming down now. Time to deploy the landing gear. Eventually we can see our shadow. There it is. That's how we judge how far we are down to the surface. Okay, we're just kind of hovering right now. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think... Did we land on a slope? Kind of? I really can't tell, actually. Okay, almost down. Come on, take it easy, take it easy. Almost there. Almost there. 5 more meters. 5 meters a second. Oh yeah, we're on a bit of a slope. We're on a bit of a slope, I think. Or are we? I'm kind of blind, so I can't really tell. Actually, no we're not. We're on a flat area. Cut engine, cut engine, cut engine. Holy shit, we're not on a flat... We're on a slope. We're not on a... Actually, yeah, we are in a flat area. Alright, gentlemen. Because no women watch my videos. We have landed. Chickamauga Rover has landed. Now, it is time to deploy the damn thing. Mission success. Well, not yet. You can't always say mission success because we have to wait and we have to drive around. We landed in a really nice area. Huh. This area is, like, this area is just, like, perfectly flat. Like, and then, like, the mountains up behind us. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, it is now time for rover deployment. Careful, careful. There we go. And now we decouple. This thing stays here forever, pretty much. And there we go. It took us about 2 hours, but we did it. This thing is on the surface of the Mun. Ah, beautiful. I need to control from here, though. Control from here? Or control from here. It is on the surface of the Mun. We made it, boys. Let's brake. And let's up. Yep. brakes. Well, we're gonna do some adjustments here anyways. Brakes, 150. Let's get situated. First of all, we have to bring these back down to 5. So it's all even. Or is it? It's still... Oh, okay. We can bring it back down to 0. It's going to be so great when we get Kerbals out here. This is going to be so nice. Okay. That's the marker, though. Our little... Actually, could we get this thing upright? Yes, we can. Oh. I might have an idea. Okay. Up. We're going to shut down the engine. We're going to put this into hibernation. I might modify this to be like a variant of this craft to be like a reusable lander. Because I know that was my big thing before, where I had the Mun station, where I planned to have like reusable landers and stuff. I don't know. There's something about just having these scattered everywhere that I like. Okay. Quick save. We are now here. Now what? Well, I guess it's time to explore. We have to... Let's go up on top of that mountain and see what's there. Oh. Fuck. Why is it not... Control point forward. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh. Is this thing not heavy enough? Why isn't this... The Mud Explorers? Did I just make a rover that did absolutely fuck all? Oh, no, the brakes are on. That's why it's not working. Wait. Yeah, okay, now... Mun Rovers are a weird thing. Okay. Now it's... We're starting to move. Where's... Gentlemen! I have just found our issue. We have been at, like, half gravity the entire time. I forgot to change that. So... I forgot to reset gravity. I'm not redoing that mission because that would be dumb. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Okay. Okay, now it should work. At least it should. Yeah, brakes on. Yeah, here we go. Now the rover works. Now it works. Maybe next time. Well, next time I'm going to have gravity on the right way. So... This thing will take a while to get up to speed. Mun Rovers are always kind of finicky because of the gravity, though. Traction control. If I adjust the traction control. Up. What about all the traction? What I should have added is like the grip pads thing. Well, as I said, Mun Rovers are always kind of finicky. This thing isn't particularly heavy, so, 1 second. Oh, hello, I'm back. I was muted because my dad called me. Yeah, considering I don't really do Mun Rovers, this is my first time really attempting something like this, I think we did pretty well. Sure, it doesn't go particularly fast, but neither did the actual Mun Rover. The Mun Rover during the Apollo program. The thing that was basically you could fold it up into like a box. There's a lot of... What was the name of the documentary? It was... There was a old, like... There was an old, like, Apollo... Moon Machines, that's what it was called. There's this old... Not really old, but there's this... I guess it's somewhat old. It was this old documentary on the Apollo program. This, like, 8-part series called Moon Machines. And I remember watching that as a kid, and it was, like, the best thing ever. We need to find a particularly flat area. This area right here... If you ever have, like, a spare afternoon, go watch Moon Machines, because, frankly... That shit was the best. And then Engines That Came from the Cold was another really good documentary. It's about the Russian engines that made it onto American rockets. So yeah. I think we picked, like, a perfect area. Yeah, I think we picked a pretty good area, actually. I'm pretty sure I could find a better one. Let's go back to the other craft. There's always going to be some... Where's the other Chickamauga lander? Yeah, here it is. Like, up here. This is pretty good. We want to go out that way, see what's over there. Now let's go. Rover time. Rover time. Oh, my brakes are on again. Nice. Toggle automatic landing gear. Okay, let's head out that way. And let's see what's over there. Actually, perform resource analysis performed for the MUN. The Midlands. Oh. I guess that's all fine. Or 12%. That is actually good. That is really good. This area has a lot of ore. We're like right on the equator. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, let's go. All of this... This is actually a nice... You know what? We're gonna put our base right here. Right here. Or do we? Because, like... It's, like, decently flat. It's... It overlooks the crater somewhat. Let's check these lands over here. It's all pretty much the same terrain. Like, actually, we'll put it here. We'll put our base here. Just right on this hill. Okay. And, well, what I'm gonna do is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transform this into base mode. And, yeah, this is the beginning of our base. Chattanooga base. Or Tennessee base, I don't know. And, I guess I guess we're gonna end it here. Going for about 2 hours. That's good length. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. And I promise next time I won't fuck up with the gravity. Please follow me on BitChute. Join the Discord server for more epicness, I guess. For more fun. I don't know. Don't really do much in there. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Where's Kerbin? Where is Kerbin? Oh, we're on the far side of the moon. Okay, it's fine. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.